and knew not that it was true which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. When they were past the first, the second word, they came into the iron gate and led into the city, which opened to them of his own accord, and went out and passed through in the street where the angel departed from him. Like I said, if I have to use a theme of thought, it would be you may be seated. God will hide you in a time of trouble. To set up the story, let me tell you a few things that have been going on Peter. John and the disciples spreading the good news about Jesus. Throughout the region, hundreds and hundreds of people embracing the truth and excited. But just as today, there are people who simply will not see the truth. Saul later called him Paul as one of them in Acts 9:1. We read, meanwhile, Saul was still breathing out murmurs, threats against the Lord's disciples. And he was alone, King Herod, and the Jews' leaders wanted him to put a stop to the disciples' mission. This is where the story picks up the nutshell. King Herod has James, the brother of John, killed. Peter is arrested and thrown in prison. It is not looking good. He is chained and surrounded by guards, but just when things look impossible, the angel comes to Peter and escapes. Here are the lessons I take from this passage. Sad things can happen even when you follow Jesus. James is killed and Peter is arrested. Sometimes we think once we accept Jesus as Lord, nothing bad should never come into our lives. But just as it is true, Jesus himself said, it is this, just as it is true. By faith, we will overcome the world. People, we are praying for Peter and a group of believers gathered together and prayed earnestly for Peter. And this is what are called to do for one another. God must definitely heart our prayer. Revelation 5:8 describes the golden bowls in the heavens and full of incense, which the prayers of the saints. And prayers are pleasing to come to God. God has a plan. Peter is sleeping in prison, bound with not one but two chains, with a guard on each side of him. There's soldiers standing in the door. There's no possible way for him to escape. Does that stop God? Absolutely not. God plans for Peter. Not even impossible situation was going to present him from happening. If God is for us, then who can be against us? Joy comes when we trust God. Peter walks out of prison thinking he's dreaming, but with an angel he leaves him on the street as a free man. He knows that God did this when he arrived at the house where the disciples had prayed all night, and they made to see him weeping may endure for a night, but joy coming in the morning. Death comes to everyone. I almost feel sorry for the guard who woke up to find Peter. Listen, after Herod has claimed that there was gold in Herod, he had the guards to help him to be captured. There is only one God. I am the Lord. There is no other God for me. There is no other God. Isaiah 35:5 says, when Herod praises a God, he struck down by the angel of the Lord and gasped. And then he bowed the words and heard clearly become himself as the God who deserves all the praise and the glory. The word of God cannot be stopped. Despise the efforts of Herod. The Jewish leaders and the cause for the word of God continues. I just came by a little while to say, God will hide you in the time of trouble. That's what happened to some of the saints during the pandemic. They left from the ark of the covenant. They left from the hand of God. But somebody need to say, I'm so glad that God hid me in the time of trouble. If God healed, has God healed anybody in the time of trouble? When it seemed like there was nowhere to go. When it seemed like there was nowhere to go. When it seemed like your family back, keep a little bit of volume, was turned up against you. When it seemed like your husband turned against you. When it seemed like your wife turned up against when you was down and out, when you was sad, God come to declare the decree. Somebody shed their last tears on yesterday, because God will hide you in the time of trouble. Peter only was born is preaching the word. And King Herod said, I'm going to kill James and I'm going to have Peter arrested. They had 16 boys to throw him in prison, two on each side. But how many know there's no stopping God? Because God's for you. Who can be against us? The Bible says that the angel woke up Peter. Said, Peter, put on your shoes. Put on the garment. Let me tell you, when it feels like nobody prays, the Bible says the prayers of the righteous are very much. The disciples, they were praying for Peter. They were praying for Peter. I said, neighbor, when the last time you prayed for me? When the last time you said, God touched you in the time of trouble, in the time of need? When the last time when you said it had not been from the Lord on my side, then where I be? The Bible said the things he took Peter, he was hidden from the God. How many knows Psalm 91 is the very he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High. Lord have mercy. The angels that had the covering. The God that was awake, but they couldn't see Peter. And that's just like God. He hides you in a time of trouble. If we got anybody here, you had to hold your peace when you feel like crying. But God hears you in the time of trouble. The Bible says, when Peter came out the streets, when he came out, the Bible said that Peter knocked on the door. The Lord came to the door. The Lord went back and told him that it was Peter. And the Bible said that they got upset. They said, you're crazy. Peter's in prison. He's in jail. But Peter kept on marching. And when they came, they said to Peter, Lord have mercy. When the last time somebody prayed for you, I wasn't there, but I can imagine when they opened up the door, they must have Peter. They killed James. They told me, how did you escape? But I believe Peter said, when I think of the goodness of Jesus, and all that he done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah. I thank God. Amen. Is anybody thinking that? Half of you like you ain't never been in no trouble. Half of you like you ain't never been through nothing. But the Bible says, if you make your bed in hell, I'm there. And I'm there. Is anybody glad that God was there when the world turned its back on you? Is anybody glad that God was there when friends walked away? He was there. Why? Because he hid you in the time of trouble. Some of you say, I'm so glad. He gave me in the time of trouble. When I almost threw in the towel, he held me back. I'm going to let somebody know when you have a makeover, you can get spiritually free. And like you spiritually free, you know God will hide you in your time of trouble. So some of you don't taste the corona, but God was there. Somebody almost lost your life, but God was there. If I got any witness, somebody, you almost lost your life with a stroke. You almost lost your life with a blood clot. But God said I was there. Why? Because when he was on the cross, I was on his mind. We'll hide you in a time of trouble. I believe people understand. They throw me in prison, but I know God was going to bring me out. But where you at, Paul and Silas? The Bible says when one began to pray, and the other one began to sing, that God made the prison walls open up, and the jealous started taking their own lives. But Paul said, we're all here. Where you at, Hebrew boys? When they were thrown in the fire furnace, God hit them in the fire. He hit them in the smoke. Not that the smoke was clear. The man said, I thought there was only three. But who's that fourth man walking? I think he knows. When it seems like there's no hope, when it seems like there's no help, God hides you. He'll cover you. He'll do like a hen, like do the bees. Cover you up under his wings. James died, but Peter lived. Listen, some of us lost loved ones. They're getting old. Some of them died because they didn't hide behind the blood. They hid behind man, and they hid behind the things that they wanted to do. But when God hides you, and when God, he said, for God I'm going to live, and for God I'm going to die. The Bible says it like this, by his stripes we are healed. When we bruise for his iniquities, when we're wounded for his transgression, but by his stripes we're healed. Is anybody glad they're healed up in this tent today? Listen, at 3 o'clock this morning, the Lord told me, he said, what's wrong with some of the saints? They still bound in prison. They still got chains on them, like Peter. But I come to let you know, the same angel that came to see about Peter, it's the same angel coming to see about you. The same angel that broke those chains off of Peter's arms, he'll break those chains off of you. Some of you, you're saying today, Apostle, I feel like I can't go no further. So I'm going to let you know you can go further than you think. But all you got to do is stay anchored in the Lord. Because when we anchored in the Lord, when we anchored in the Lord, when it seems like there's no hope, when it seems like there's no help, God told me to tell the people to have one more last worship. When you have one more last worship, it said I got ready to throw in the towel. Because it seemed like the world was all against me. But he said, if I'll call you, then who can be against you? I'm the same God yesterday, today, and forevermore. I come to let you know today. If you feel like there's no hope, there is hope. If you feel like there's no help, there is help. The man of God said last night, God took your bitterness and made it better. Is anybody so glad that God took your bitterness and made it better? When it seemed like you were sour to everybody, when it seemed like everybody turned their nose up against you, has anybody ever been there? When it seemed like everybody was saved except you, because they thought there was holy been down. But how many so glad that we looked beyond the fault and saw your need? How many so glad that we reached way below the bottom till we could reach up? How many so glad that he hit you in the time of trouble? When the murdering demon came on you, he hit you. When the spirit of suicide came on you, he hit you. When you felt like walking away from your husband, walking away from your wife, he hit you. Somebody you can say, I'm so glad he hit me in the time of trouble. I'm so glad when I felt like I didn't have a hand to lean on. That he's a shoulder that never moves. He's a hand that never moves as long as you stay in his hand. The Lord said, what's wrong with the body of Christ? They say they have faith, but they ain't got faith. See, listen. When Peter woke up, the Lord let me know that Peter was sleepwalking. You might say, where do you say that, Apostle? Because the Bible said when he got to the city, that's when he came to himself. If he would have been sleepwalking, he would have already been to himself. But the angels had him while he was sleepwalking. And so let me lead you to the city where your friends is praying. When the last time my angel visited you and said, let me lead you to a place where somebody is praying. Let me lead you to a place where somebody loves you. Let me lead you to a place where somebody cares about you. Because I come to let you know the world don't care about you. Because the world don't even care about its own. The devil don't even care about its own. But somebody can say, I'm so glad. I know a man by the name of Jesus. He said, he'll never leave me, he'll never forsake me. He'll be with me even to the end of the world. But it seemed like I want to walk away from him. He said, hold up, wait a minute. Has anybody ever been there? When you say, God, I see no help, I see no hope, I might as well walk away. How many know he extend his arm out and pull you back and say, I called you. Like I told them last Sunday, you was chosen and anointed for this. When you're chosen and anointed, we have to cry sometimes. We have to be by ourselves sometimes. But when I begin to think about David, when David said, encourage myself in the Lord. Don't look for nobody else to encourage, but learn how to encourage your own self in the Lord. Because we ain't going to always be here to encourage you. But when you can encourage yourself in the Lord and say, I'm the head and not the tail. When you can encourage yourself in the Lord and say, I'm going over and not under. I'm going to this thing again. But the Lord told me at says the people need to say, God, I'm in trouble. And I need you to hide me. I kept hearing the song, hide me in your arms. Is anybody in trouble today? You say, God, I need you to hide me. You hit Peter, so I know you'll hide me. You hit the Hebrew boys, so I know you'll hide me. You came over here for Paul and Silas to come and see about me. But how many know if you ain't never truthful with yourself? And by saying that you're not in trouble, how can God hide you in the time of trouble? Or in the time of need? If you're under this tent today, and if you need God to hide you, because you know that you're in trouble, and it seems like nothing is working, seems like prayer is not working, study is not working, sometimes you need to say, Lord, come and see about me. When the last time you said, God, come and see about me, I'm in trouble. It's not me, oh Lord. It's not my mother, it's not my sister, it's not my brother, but it's me, oh Lord. Standing in the need of prayer. Is anybody in this tent today standing in the need of prayer? Because if we will never get a makeover, we can never be set free. And if we never set free, God can't come and hide us in the time of trouble. It's like I need real people in today. Say, Apostle Hunt, pray for me. I'm in trouble. My marriage is in trouble. My relationship is in trouble. My family is troubling me. My job is troubling me. But God, I need you to hide me in the time of trouble. If you need prayer, come today. Come if you need prayer. You say the only two that's in trouble. Some of you in here today, you're tired of fighting against your family.